March 7, 1945. The war in Europe is entering its final months. Nazi Germany is crumbling, but one massive obstacle stands between the Allies and victory: the mighty Rhine River, wide, fast-flowing, and considered impregnable. Hitler has ordered every bridge across it destroyed to delay the invasion, but at the small town of Remagen, one bridge remains standing: the Ludendorff Bridge. A German officer has spent years preparing to blow it sky high the second enemies appear. Yet, in an unbelievable stroke of luck and raw courage, American troops spot it, charge across under heavy fire, and the first soldiers cover the entire span in just 11 minutes. This is the incredible true story of the bridge at Remagen, the capture that shocked Hitler, opened the door to Germany's heartland, and may have shortened the war. Let's break it down. By early 1945, the Allies have pushed across France and Belgium after D-Day. The disastrous German Ardennes offensive, the Battle of the Bulge, has failed. Now, American, British, and Canadian forces are racing toward the Rhine, the last major natural defense line protecting Germany's industrial Ruhr region and Berlin beyond. The Rhine is no joke, up to 400 meters wide in places, with strong currents. Allied planners, including Eisenhower and Montgomery, expect a massive amphibious assault. Think D-Day, but on a river. Montgomery is meticulously preparing Operation Plunder, a huge set-piece crossing farther north, set for late March. On the German side, Hitler issues strict orders: blow every bridge as soon as the enemy is in sight. No intact spans for the Allies. Engineers wire them with tons of explosives. At Remagen, the Ludendorff Bridge, a massive railroad bridge built during World War I and named after General Erich Ludendorff, is heavily prepared for demolition. Charges are placed, but due to confusion and fear of premature detonation from Allied bombs, they're sometimes removed and reinstalled. One officer, Captain Willy Brodtke, and later Major Hans Scheller, are responsible for guarding and destroying it. They've been ready for this moment for years, part of the broader German defensive doctrine since the war began turning against them in 1941. The Ludendorff Bridge is a beast, over 1,000 feet long, with towering arches. It's vital for retreating German troops and civilians fleeing west to east. But as Americans approach, orders are clear: deny it to the enemy at all costs. German engineers pack it with thousands of pounds of explosives, main charges in the piers, emergency ones on the deck. Defenders include a mix of weary infantry, anti-aircraft guns repurposed for ground fire, and Volkssturm militia. Major Scheller arrives just hours before the Americans, rushing to finalize preparations. He's under immense pressure. Blow it too early, and you strand your own troops. Too late, and face Hitler's wrath. Flying court-martials are executing officers for cowardice. For years, since the Allies landed in Normandy, German commanders have drilled for this: hold the West Wall, then fall back and destroy crossings. Remagen's bridge has been on the list since at least 1944. They think they're ready. Enter the 9th Armored Division, part of General Courtney Hodges' 1st Army. Combat Command B, led by Brigadier General William Hogue, is advancing fast toward Remagen as part of Operation Lumberjack, clearing the west bank of the Rhine. On March 7th, around 1 p.m., lead elements under Lieutenant Colonel Engelmann crest a hill overlooking the town. Smoke rises, Germans are burning documents, but the bridge is still there, intact. Soldiers can't believe it. Tanks and vehicles are crossing eastbound. Hogue gets the report: bridge standing. His orders: seize the town, but no specific instruction to take the bridge. It's assumed it'll be blown. But Hogue, an engineer by training, sees the opportunity. He radios for permission to push forward. Higher command hesitates, but Hogue decides, go for it. Task Force Engelmann, tanks, infantry, engineers, races down into Remagen. German resistance is scattered. The town falls quickly. Now the real drama. Lieutenant Karl Timmermann, a German-American platoon leader with A Company 27th Armored Infantry Battalion, gets the order: assault the bridge on foot. German defenders open up with machine guns, artillery, and 20mm flak guns. Planks are ripped up in places from prior damage. At 4 p.m., Timmermann's men charge. Engineers cut wires to secondary charges as they go. The Germans try to blow it. At 4 a.m., Major Scheller orders detonation. A massive explosion rocks the bridge. It lifts several feet, but the main charges, poor quality industrial explosives hastily replaced, only partially detonate. A huge crater forms, but the structure holds. Smoke clears, and the Americans keep running. Sergeant Alexander A. Drabek from Ohio sprints ahead and becomes the first GI across the Rhine, leading a small group that covers the entire bridge in just 11 minutes of intense fire. More follow, securing the east end and the tunnel beyond. Furious, Hitler orders the bridge destroyed at all costs. Dive bombers, V-2 rockets, frogmen, massive artillery like the Karlgarat supergun. Over 300 Luftwaffe sorties fail. Americans reinforce rapidly, building pontoon bridges nearby. Thousands cross. The bridge finally collapses on March 17th from damage and strain, killing 28 engineers, but by then the bridgehead is secure. Eisenhower calls it a gift from the gods. It disrupts German defenses, accelerates the Ruhr encirclement, and shortens the war, perhaps by weeks. 4 German officers are court-martialed and executed for failing to destroy it. This lucky capture proved that even the best preparations can fail against bold action and fate. What do you think? Biggest fluke in World War II? Comment below. If you loved this epic untold story, like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more World War II deep dives. Thanks for watching.